Welcome traders. Good afternoon. It's 12:55, the 1st of August 2018. 12:55 South African time. So that's about 11:55 London time. Just before London lunch and just before the New York Open. So I'm gonna take you guys through my daily mandate so we can plan on what we're gonna do for the day. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on today. So welcome. I'm Givness Chimomo. Before I proceed, I should just say this disclaimer that trading and investing is risky and you could lose more than your initial investment. Trading is risky business. And yeah, be careful. Know what you're doing. Educate yourself before you invest. Know what you're doing. But yeah, let me take you through my daily mandate. This is what I do on a daily basis. It's basically my trade planning, daily mandate analysis, go through the economic data. I analyze my open positions. I analyze the economic calendar. And then, yeah. So today is Wednesday, the 1st of August. It's a new month, brand new month, best month to be alive, best day to be alive, best time to be alive. So let's do this. Earlier this morning, during the Asian session, we got a bit of news out of New Zealand. We got unemployment, right? Unemployment change, which came out, the unemployment rate came out negative versus the consensus of 4.4%. We got a 4.5%, right? That's out of New Zealand. Employment change. So they added a few more jobs, 0.5 versus the consensus of 0.4. And then earlier at 3 a.m. South African time, around 3 a.m. South African time, we got PMI out of China. And then later on, we got a whole bunch of market manufacturing PMI out of Europe. So we got some out of Spain, Italy, France, Germany. Nah, I think this is Greece. No, is this Greece or is it Austria? I don't know. It's Greece. All right. So Greece has, right? This is everything that came out. Most of the PMI that came out wasn't so great, except out of France. France didn't do too bad, but most of the European countries didn't do so well this month when it comes to manufacturing PMI. Okay, and then later today we have a lot of dollar news. We have the ADP, and then we have the interest rate decision. We're not expecting much via interest. It's expected to stay exactly the same at 2%. And then after that, we've got some Fed pace of MBS purchase program. So today we don't have a conference, but we got a whole bunch of important dollar stuff. So you might want to pay attention to the dollar. Maybe we get some moves going in the market. All right. So the euro is still ranging, nothing much. And I think that's because it's still July, August. We're in August. And that's when markets are really quiet. Traders are at the beach, they're on holiday, doing what they do. When they get back, we might see some really nice moves going forward through the rest of the year and into December. Okay, so before we jump into the charts, I wanna take you guys through the Fed Watch tool. So Fed Watch tool, you guys can go to www.cmegroup.com, and here you can watch what the market is thinking about rates, basically. Okay, it's called the Fed Watch tool. So this is where the market will give an indication of what they think that the Fed's interest rates are going to be, and it seems here that the site is having some problems. Yeah. Okay. Let me try load it again. If that doesn't work, we'll have a look at this later. No luck. No luck. Okay. Something else that I like to do is come here to tradingeconomics.com. All right. And then just get some headlines, find out what happened. Earlier, some UK data came out. It wasn't so great. And now there's an update. India raises key rate. So the Reserve Bank of India hiked the policy repo rate by 25 basis points to 6.5%. Policymakers mentioned uncertainty around inflation and increased forecasts for H2 2018-19 to 4.8% from 4.7. So if you trade the if you're involved with the Indian economy, this is some good news for you. I'm not really into that, so we're gonna move on. The next thing that I like to do is have a look at my portfolios. So here we have yields. This is just to show what the yields around the world are doing. The US 10-year yields are going at 2.9%. And then Japan is 0.1%. Germany 10-year is at 0.4%. UK 1.3%. Canada 2.3%. Australia 2.7%. New Zealand 2.8%. Switzerland very, 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 very low. Okay. And then South Africa 8.65%. So I look at this. These are emerging markets. So I live in South Africa. So I like knowing what's going on with my economy. And then the Mexican peso, 7.7%. Not much has happened or happening with yields. It's just doing what it does, I guess. US still has the highest yields in the world. And yeah, let's have a look at the dollar, see what the dollar's done so far today. The US dollar. So this is my scan for the US dollar. And let me just I'm gonna remove this from this. Right, dollar index up about 10 pips or whatever. Right, gold a little bit lower than where we started today. Euro a little bit lower. Pound is steady moving up. Australian dollar versus the US dollar, down. New Zealand dollar versus the dollar, down. Like 12 pips, 8 pips. So the antipodians down, commodity currencies versus the dollar. And then crude oil also down. This one is an interesting one because we also have oil um oil news, oil data out of the EIA. So the EIA is they publish weekly reports letting us know the production of oil. This is the website. So it's the US Energy Information Administration. If you're an oil trader, you can come here, have a look. They publish these every single week. And then you can see, okay, how's the supply looking like? How's the demand looking like for oil? And obviously, if there's a lot of supply, then the price of oil is not going to be, so much, or it won't. It'll more supply, lower price. More demand, higher price. If I can just put it like that. Yeah. So this is where you'll come. Just go through this website, right? And then back to the portfolio. USD CAD. The CAD's been really strong this week. Canadian dollar, actually, not just this week, last week as well. Canadian dollar has just been crushing it, killing it, right? So we'll have a look at that when we go through the charts. Right. USD ZAR, it's been down, still down. The peso, also it's been down, but yesterday we got some up moves, and today it's also starting to move up. So maybe we get some dollar strength, well, more dollar strength going forward into the meeting or after the meeting tonight. It just depends on how you want to play it. Whether you're a dollar bull or a dollar bear, are you positive on the dollar or you negative on the dollar? Do you think the Fed raising rates is good? Do you think it's bad? And then you have to just synthesize all the information, make sense of it. I mean, there's a whole lot of information here, and sometimes it just can be so much information, and then you don't even know what to do with it. So you have to really ask yourself some good questions. Sit down with yourself after discovering all this information. Ask, what's gonna happen? How's it gonna happen? Why would that happen? Who would need to partake or participate in the markets? Who could influence the markets to make it happen? It's just those questions I ask myself every single day. Who, what, why, when, where, how? And that it puts me in a better position to prepare myself for the markets, right? I can make better investing and trading decisions. Let's move on. Let's move on to the euro. The euro's been ranging and we're still range bound. We've been range bound pretty much the whole month, right? So we're waiting for some direction here. But overall today, Euro USD is down a bit. Euro Yen down. Euro Aussie up. Euro NZD up. Euro CAD up. Euro ZAR down. South African Rand strong, right? Well, been strong. And then if we come here and look at the yen pairs, I noticed the yen pairs had a lot of strong moves yesterday. Last day of the month of July 31st, the yen pairs moved up, and we'll see that when we look at the charts and whatnot. Right? We can jump in here and have a look at this. Look at the market sentiment for the yen pairs. Strong buys. on an hourly basis, on a daily basis, and on a weekly basis, right? Except for the pound and the New Zealand dollar, right? Those are still, well, the market sentiment is still down, right? And then here, cryptocurrencies. Woo, cryptocurrencies. I'm a bull on cryptos, but I can see we're moving down, 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 down. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $7,569 per Bitcoin. And it moved down from yesterday. We moved down 5%. Ethereum is trading at 422 per Ethereum. And then Ripple, 44 cents. Right? These are more long-term investments if you want to get in. And I think these are levels that are good levels to get in. I mean, Ethereum is very, very okay. All right. So Ethereum. I'm a crypto investor and I'm bullish on these. That's my sentiment. But as you can see, the market sentiment is still very, very, very bearish on this. But for Ethereum, 400 is a very, very strong level of support. So if we get down to 400 and we break that level, I think maybe that has very, very strong implications for the cryptocurrency market. Well, for Ethereum to be specific. If we break that level, the 400 level, then maybe these aren't worth it anymore. Maybe, cryptos are just doomed. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's move on to the charts and make some trade plans. Right? Okay. I think I'm gonna start with the yens. Let's start with the yens. Some commodities. Let's actually start with some commodities. Commodities. We're gonna look at oil first, and then we're gonna look at gold. So if you come over here and you check this out, oil it's moved up since 2 weeks ago. We hit support down here at 66, 66.20, 66.20, 67, and we started to move up. We moved up all the way to $70, $70, and now we're coming down again. We're trading at $67.9 per barrel for oil, right? And as a bull, I want to buy it down here at 66.6. That's the plan. We are at a level of support right now, 67.92, but This level is a bit mediocre, if I can call it that. Right? If we do get signs of a reversal here, then I will be very, very keen on buying. But my ideal level is 66.50. 66.50. Right? Drops down here, and then we pick it up again. Maybe to 70 again. Or we might even blow through that, because we do know that OPEC cut supply. They told us this. Yes, they did. You guys can read up on OPEC and the oil market, see what it's doing, what the people who control the oil market and make decisions are thinking. You can find all of that on the internet. I mean, if you go to the internet and just look for OPEC, you can see all their reports that they've released, all their meetings, and read up on that. Read up on that, and then at least that gives you a sense of direction. If you know what the role players, the big guys, are doing, right? You're better off, because now you're not just buying or selling on random facts or random whatever opinions you can.